before you start trading, the couple of things I'm going to go ahead and let you know. One, this might be a frustrating journey, and it's going to be okay because I promise, inshallah, if God wills, this is going to be very worth it at the end. You'll probably be able to protect and provide for your family and get the things you want as long as you master the skill, inshallah. Okay. Two, you will need some capital. I know a lot of you want to try to get funded, cool, but some of you want to try to boot up small accounts. I recommend at least $300 to $1,000 starting when you trade. Okay, before you start trading, make sure you guys have a little bit of capital. Don't try and trade a $50 account. Don't try and trade a $100 account. Don't try and trade a $200 account. I recommend $300 to $1,000 when you first start. If you're just starting trading, you just got off paper trading, then you guys can go ahead and change it, and you can pretty much risk what you guys are comfortable with, right? But don't go over $1,000, pretty much. All right. Next thing, you guys are gonna have to have a very high level of discipline, and you're gonna have to be okay with losing. I know in business, in sports, etc., school, our brains are wired and programmed to believe that, okay, if we lose, we failed. But in trading, this is not the case. When you trade, you sign up to play a probability game. Okay? Understand that. You sign up to play a probability game. Now, keeping that in fact, you do have to keep in fact that you're going to lose sometimes, and that's perfectly fine. But you're going to have to practice being a great loser. That is the difference between a great trader and a bad trader. Is that a good trader is a good loser. They can take their L for the day. They're not going to keep trading because there's nothing that stops you from blowing up your account besides you. You're the only thing that can stop you from blowing up your account. Just you. Just you. So if you continue to press that button after you take your L and you overtrade, end up blowing your account, end up oversizing, trying to make up those two losses, that's how the crash out starts. So understand that when you take your L, you hit stop loss. As long as you had your entry in place, you set your risk to reward up. If you hit stop loss, price action was in your favor for the day, cool. But using at least my strategy that I teach in my mentorship and my YouTube course, ebook, etc., at Stackmode.net, you guys can pretty much have a very high win rate. So the times that you do lose, accept it and stop being greedy. Okay. Next thing, control your greed. There's going to be times where you're probably going to make tons of money in this game. Make sure that you withdraw. Don't keep it in your account trying to make more, trying to fiend, trying to grow your account, trying to just bolster. Take your break and treat it like anything else. Pay yourself. You don't just work for 6 months without pay. You get paid every 2 weeks. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't work. You see what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't work a job that pays you every 6 months. A lot of you want to get paid consistently. So treat trading and treat your account the same way. Put yourself on a pay schedule if you want to withdraw every Friday and not trade on Friday so the money hits by the weekend. Saturday, if you have like Chase Bank or something like that, money will hit on the weekend. Or if you guys want to take a break and then money hit on Monday and then start from there, cool. Do it like that. But you can trade once a week. Withdraw once a week, withdraw once a month, and cool. Next thing, you don't have to trade every single day. A lot of you think that you have to get on Fiend for money. You take nonsense, ridiculous setups, and that's where you're going to end up losing a lot of your capital. You guys don't need to be doing that. Make sure you guys just grind and make sure you guys stay down and make sure you're doing things outside of trading. Keep your mind off of the charts, but make sure when you're on the charts, you're very locked in. You're doing your homework, you're studying, you're getting mentorship so you don't go through the hardships and the fall throughs that a lot of other traders who have made it to the other side go through. You see what I'm saying? So, look, make sure that you guys just understand that when you sign up for this game, you have to treat it like being a doctor, right? Doctors go through copious amounts of tests, copious amounts of exams, examples, and trading is going to be the same way. Take your paper trading account serious. When you're on the charts, take it serious. Don't just be buying anywhere. Don't just be YOLO. Some stuff I see I'm not even going to mention it, but some stuff I see is crazy. Some people just YOLO money. This isn't just throwing bread around. That's when people think that trading is gambling. Trading is very systematic. It's very reactive off of your analysis, and it's kind of like a big puzzle piece, and it's about putting the pieces together, and ultimately it's about finding key levels of support and resistance and putting the time frames together, if you see what I mean. Okay. So it's extremely easy to become profitable, but it's all in your control. If you're a heathen in real life, it's probably going to be hard and it's going to reflect on the charts. You have to understand that your outside life is most likely going to reflect onto the charts. So if you're in a person who doesn't get up on time, or if you get up late in the day, you're going to be missing market open, which is when majority of the price action is going to come, and you're probably going to be salty that you missed your setup. Number whatever, who cares? Um, Log bar. But make sure you guys set up your alerts. All right, set up your alerts. This way you guys aren't just living on the charts all day. Some people quit their job to trade. That's ridiculous. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Unless your trade can cover like multiple months worth of bills and your account is that big, please do not quit your job. Because when you're panic trading for money and you're trying to stack up each and every single win, thinking like, oh, this is a little bit for rent, this is a little bit more. No, stop. You don't want to trade like that. You want to make sure that you're trading in a much more authentic, grounded way. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Cool. So next thing, make sure that you guys have risk management in place. Don't trade with more than 10% of your account at the time. Because when you guys do that, what's going to happen is you're going to pretty much lose all of your money quickly, especially when you don't know what you're doing. Your technicals aren't that good. Your technical analysis is not that sharp. You're going to be blowing your account fast. You're going to be making a lot of errors and there's going to be lots of ignorance net. So make sure you keep your risk management low, especially if you're a new trader. I recommend less than 5% of your account per trade, but pretty much keep it that way. So then you guys can come to a point like, okay, cool. I'm not going to blow up my account, even if I lose a trade. And it's also going to have you to a point to where your anxiety is going to be a lot lower too, because you're not going to be worried about losing money. You see what I'm saying? All right, cool. So put some certain things into perspective, and you guys just have to understand some things. You see? So cool. It's gonna be a fantastic journey too. Make sure that you guys stay prayed up. It's gonna be rough when you guys start losing. Oh, get off the lower time frames. Disable all minute time frames. Use the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Disable all minute time frames. Disable all indicators besides the tape and swing points by liquidity by Leviathan or swing or pivot points high and low. Those are the only indicators I recommend. Volume indicators. Turn off all the lines, EMAs, MACD, all that nonsense. You don't need it. Okay. Make sure you guys keep your charts clean. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Make sure you guys stay prayed up with God. Make sure you guys take care of your families. Treat people nice. Donate some money. Yeah, do some nice things and keep grinding. I love you guys. Peace. Don't get too low in the lows either. And don't get too high in the highs. Don't be greedy and don't be depressed just because you lost. It's not that deep. Keep going.